Next watch is one of the most awkward pieces of I've ever seen in my life, period. That watch was launched in 2015, like a few months after the Apple Watch was announced in 2014. Well, it was 10 years behind the Apple Watch, to be honest. It was, of course, the TAG Heuer Connected, which was the first ever Swiss luxury watchmaker that made a smartwatch, which wasn't that smart, to be honest, because it was a standard Android-powered Intel piece of that, yeah, you could have bought for 200 quid. The feedback of many bloggers and people were, the watch is very light, that's handy, but it doesn't work and it's terribly slow. It's just a terrible all-round watch. Bar one company, Hodinkee, I think, was the one that absolutely loved them. But Hodinkee, they love everything as long as you throw money at them. The first ever TAG Heuer Connected was an absolute pile of shite. $1,500, mate. That's 10 years ago, lad. $1,500. Are you out of your mind? Learn from your mistakes, or even better, learn from the mistakes of your competitors. That is something that Bremont should have had in their handbook, but they didn't. Telling the world you made something, while in fact you didn't, is wrong. And this is something many other watch brands have done, starting with TAG Heuer in 2009 with caliber 1887. That was supposed to be a fully in-house movement, which it wasn't. It was actually a Seiko Bosch based module. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good quality movement. And TAG Heuer, of course, they have incredible people working for them, so they make a quality product. But the problem is that you say you made this fully in-house. Now, Panerai was guilty of this several times, by the way. And in 2014, it came to light that Bremont, the brand that tried to bring back British watchmaking, was also doing the same. With caliber BWC01, Bremont finally had their first in-house movement, which they put into an incredible watch with a starting price of 18,000 points. When this watch was introduced, it was a big deal. And Hodinkee even quoted, "This is one of the best watches of the year." Little did everyone know that collectors, and particularly collectors of Arnold & Sons, started to realize that that movement is very similar to the base movement used in Arnold & Sons, made by the movement maker La Joux-Perret, but it was actually based on caliber 6901. That's an incredible caliber. La Joux-Perret is an incredible movement maker. I would honestly say one of the best movement makers in the world ever. However, if you tell the world you made it, and in fact you didn't, that's a problem. Well, Bremont never really admitted wrongdoing, bar bringing out an official statement in 2014 where they said, yes, we made this movement in collaboration with La Joux-Perret, and it's a movement exclusively for Bremont. But for me, one of the most awkward moments is definitely watch brands saying they made it themselves when in fact they actually didn't.